Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad be best though. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more Modesto. Hit your door and I'ma catch those. Mexican, don't make pesos. Hit your sons, I'll replace those. Never save, no name though.
Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Monday.
All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, we finish off Week 4 with a good Monday night matchup between the Denver Broncos and the Houston Texans.
All right, here we go.
A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Ready? 60 Pittsburgh.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Watch that green. Watch that green.
They'll run on first down. Yates, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Let's go.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
How about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield and spills the play.
Yeah, he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just
tackle.
like that. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. It kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out.
Ah, I got to cut inside. Damn it.
12 yards on the return that time. And out will come the offense as they take over. So out come the Texans.
We get Hopkins involved early.
Orchestrating the offense will be a man who, of course, won a national title back in his days at Clemson, Deshaun Watson.
And his stat line last week, that's not going to get him to the Pro Bowl. All right, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but they won. And so the bottom line for him is team won, managed the game effectively, led him to victory.
Didn't see it,
He's doing all the right things.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Now the pass, and it's into the arms of Hopkins. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. The receiving numbers for Hopkins a week ago. 3 catches, 55 yards.
And what we just saw there was exactly what they need against this defense. Big plays. They were able to pick up a first down on that one.
Shit.
Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Taco Charlton. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks.
Look at that blitz.
Great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush.
Over the middle.
They are really working in sync.
No, Aaron. Oh.
Meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away
doing?
And incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And that'll make it third down. From the 50, it's Watson. This one brought in by the 6'5" tight end Waring. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down.
One hallmark of good defenses, It's understanding the game.
Run it again is our bread and butter play.
And tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw
Tight
that
end
on
run.
display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance
Go.
to think about turning.
Oh,
it
no.
upfield.
There we
And
go.
an alley to run. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards in the first.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
Now a first down throw, Watson.
They gotta keep playing man like that.
The decision a good one.
Run
Picking
it.
up the first, getting 14 yards on the
Put the ball on the ground.
Well, it looked like a quick
Get in the
hit,
end
a
zone.
3-step drop. But when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the massive bodies up the middle, and he does so and picks up positive yardage.
On first
God damn it,
down.
Howard. You don't block
It's
anybody.
Hayes, and not able to break
Oh.
away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
Just like in real life.
Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness, off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
Steps away to his left.
Damn it.
And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on third down. Watson off play action.
Touchdown. Oh, Thomas. Catch the ball.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't
Oh
get
my
one
God,
there.
why am I so off with the kick?
Plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
There we
They
go.
had 3 first downs and 3 points. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the
3 points every
25-yard
drive.
line.
So
Here's the
undefeated.
Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit.
Get him.
Sometimes it's, and he's taken
What's a
the
flag
ground, but he
for?
was pulled down by the face mask.
Oh,
Here
come
come the
on.
flags.
He didn't even touch his
And I believe
face.
This is going to be a first down.
Oh, this game.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They
bunch of
took
horse
out of
poop.
their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for Caden Smith, the tight end. And that'll bring up second down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10.
Should rotate it to the right.
2nd and 10.
Tackle.
Short little throw
There
to
we go.
Ebron. That throw
Sheffield.
good for only a couple. It brings up third down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Looking to throw.
Get him. There you go, Vernon. Let's go.
And he's going to be driven down. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
And this will
Real
be
good
out of
punt.
bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad.
It's the kind of punting I need. All right. What we didn't do last time is run the ball.
Houston's
Let's see if we
offense
can run the
already
ball
at the
against
line,
these
set to
guys
get
today.
going. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams.
I should
Run
have
your
thrown it
offense.
deep
Run
here.
what you do best.
Second and 1.
Exactly.
I'm wasting
Put it
this
all the way
down.
and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Son of a...
And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Should have audibled.
Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming. On 3rd down, it's Haynes. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there, and it helps him move the sticks. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
Sure we can get outside
I
today.
like the look that they just showed there. When you come out in a passing formation, spread things out a little bit, makes it really hard to cover the middle of the field, doesn't it?
Block somebody, Howard. Block somebody. Anybody type. Anybody.
Helped him pick up the first. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the
Not ready
running
to
game
pass
thus
it
far,
just
and after
yet.
that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Go. Go.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
Rumble.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain.
Crack back.
The disadvantage of blitzing
Especially
often
with playing
alters
man and
the
that guy goes all
spacing
the
and
way
run
across.
fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Playing zone.
On 3rd down, Birch.
Son of
And
a...
this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
Like the strategy.
Oh, we
Extra
should not
tight
risk
ends,
it.
extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they
Let's
probably want
play
to run
it
it
safe.
inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away.
Bounce. Give me a good bounce. Fuck.
And that'll hit at the
So
5
hard.
and go into the end zone for a touchback.
That was dumb. That was a bad call on 3rd down.
And Denver getting set to take the field. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all.
Time for a little
Let's face it,
turnover.
Every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is.
Get in there, Justin.
this situation,
Boom.
they had
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
You see me? You see me? They can't stop me.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
Let's play conservative.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action.
Oh my God! Somebody tackle him.
Second down pass
Who's he
play
throwing the
there,
ball
but it's
to?
incomplete. You got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
Now the
All right,
Texans
we got to
will
get
run
points here
first
at the end of the half.
timeouts.
We got the field
As
position.
they'll head to the sideline and talk
Plenty of
over what to
time.
do
2
next.
timeouts. Got to get at least a
He's
3
been
on the
a
board.
busy man here in this first half as he
At
gets it
least
away.
a 3.
Let's take
Good
it to the
block.
25.
Hart.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the offense will take over with a new set
Let's
of
go in the gun.
downs. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This
Mother.
team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. To throw is Watson, buying time to his left. He's going to take off for them, and he'll be stopped right at midfield. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield.
Come on, let's go.
That's complete. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll make it a second down. Looking to throw again on second down. Watson got his man complete over the middle. It's Nash. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts.
They're going to blitz.
They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining.
I'm going to guess
in
that
this
they're
first
blitzing.
half.
A little screen.
Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Watson. Oh, it's a screen pass. It's good play.
Why can't we block?
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be second and 12.
Lord.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout.
Okay.
As they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
I'm at the 42. I can get into field goal range. We also need to get out of bounds. So, we want some sort of crossing route all the way across the field.
Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson
Or
and the
we'll just run
Texans.
Deshaun.
3rd and long. It's Watson. Flush to his right. He's going to run, but he's got a
Get out
long
of
way
there.
to go. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down.
All right, come on, Baldwin.
Second time tonight, his field goal unit comes out here. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away.
Oh, perfect. Let's go.
And this one is right down Broadway. And they're able to double their lead just before half. It's 6-0. So a couple of field goals, that's all we've been able to muster through 2 quarters of play. 6-0 is our count at the break. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Domination on defense.
We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL.
Titans won.
We'll begin up at U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis.
No bueno, no
where
bueno.
It was the Vikings who were able to get the victory at home. Dalvin Cook, a touchdown run in the victory. From there, let's head west to see what's going on.
Madden can't
with
make
the
highlights
Raiders at
to
home
go with these.
in Oakland. And they were losers in that game as they fall to the visiting Kansas City Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. Finally, let's get to the country music capital of the world. See what's happening with the Titans at home in Nashville. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Baltimore Ravens.
All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight.
All right, let's go get that 6. Let's get that touchdown. Put this game away.
As we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback.
Go big play time.
To the 25-yard line. So here are the Texans to take over. Last
Please
week they got the victory
Please
against
be
the
blitzing.
Colts. So they lead this one as well as they begin things here 1st and 10.
Nope. I got my guy, Nash.
On the
crosser.
Complete. That's Nash. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I got Hopkins
on the
involved.
pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. It's
go,
complete
Luke.
to Hopkins. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
He'll play man-to-man against Deshaun Watson.
He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat
big
that,
play.
and that's what he did.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Watson now to throw. Being chased out left. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Deshaun Watson.
Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
God,
And that'll be knocked away.
where did the linebacker come from?
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock Godwin away and bring up second down.
On 2nd and 10, Watson dancing to his left. And now he's going to use his legs.
Don't fumble.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A nice job there on the
100-yard
escape and
day,
scramble.
Watson.
First down, a 16-yard gain. Not only another first down, that also puts him over 100 yards rushing.
That's not something you see very often in the NFL. We see it more in college. But I think with more of the melding of the college game with quarterbacks,
God,
we'll see
dang
this
it.
a little bit more often in the future.
Son of a motherless
There,
goat.
it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
Let's just go to
Sometimes with the
the
running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments
Davis,
or
you don't
run
know
a
what
few
you're
different
talking about.
plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll keep it on
Touchdown.
the ground.
Let's go.
Haynes, and he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Texans push further out in front. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about
let's
what
go
they were
for the
doing by
deuce.
getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got
We're going to run the
range,
same play.
but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
On the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6.
All I
Is it
need is to have
astronomical or no?
one guy.
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment.
Oh, why didn't I cut
That
inside?
tells you you're getting it done.
Oh,
And he
stupid
gets
idiot.
halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure, because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. So
Pressure
now
on
look
them.
at the Broncos as they head back out
They
there for
figure
their
out a
first
way to stop
possession
it.
of the second half. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know
Vernon
that
playing like a
crazy
madman
on that
today.
sideline, because that drives you berserk to come off the field.
You go
not
Vernon?
really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone.
Going
let
to the
alone, not even put points on the
bowl.
board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call
Oh,
more of that.
little fake
And
fake.
he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. It goes as a loss of
No,
6.
sir.
And now 3rd down.
But these
We
guys
have not
can
played
chop into
defense
that
this long in a
deficit.
while.
They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And
Dang it, how do we miss so many tackles? It's a
As he got
quarterback.
popped as he was throwing it.
He's a big
Very smart
Tebow-looking
right
mother.
there. Pocket collapsing around him. Love
Person.
the way he moved around a little bit and avoided the sack.
The Broncos send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And now out comes Houston. Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42.
Oh, the damn ball. God, what are you doing, Watson?
Down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
To try again after the
Oh
sack.
my God.
Watson
That should have been picked off.
throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
I don't know what we're doing here.
And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Tight end.
3rd and long.
Get that first down, warning.
This one middle of the field, it's wearing the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down. And a good quarterback
power
facing
run.
zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because
Look at that hole.
all that time to find someone
The big boy
downfield
Birch.
who can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme. Get a
Take
little
this
bit
to the
more
fourth
pressure.
quarter.
Remember
Fourth
when
quarter.
Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Second and 1. We're going deep.
From the 38, Watson.
Oh,
This one
Hopkins.
incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. First
Fight.
quarter, Charles, you really emphasized the importance of winning the turnover battle as a visiting team, as an underdog. They haven't forced a single turnover in this game.
And right now they're losing, so no turnovers might lead to no victory.
And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
Brandon, this can be so demoralizing for a defense. They've had 2 opportunities to get off the field. They haven't gotten it done. So now your coordinator, he's going to call every blitz that he has, any type of exotic, something that they haven't seen before. And he's also telling the defensive lineman, don't worry about holding people up. Just get in gaps and try and make a big play.
And not only not getting off,
Shit.
and intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Shit.
Picked off by
Shit.
Jordan Lewis. And a great
Shit.
return as he takes us up just shy of the 45.
Okay.
Two-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps
playing
the
that
door
D we've been
ajar,
playing.
doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good...
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now back to throw. Short little throw to Ebron. That throw good.
You can have that all day long. Fine with that.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
The Broncos on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. He'll drop to throw.
Oh, look at Reed making a play. Let's go. They gonna punt? They have to punt.
You can tell they were hoping
Well,
for a
they're going
flag
for
there
it.
offensively. Several on the sideline motioning.
Keep up the
hey,
pressure.
why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th
No,
down.
my
Go
God.
for it on 4th, but this one is going to
Ooh.
wind up incomplete. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th.
What happens when you put
And
pressure on the quarterback?
Texans take over an excellent field position.
We're just
So
gonna
they
have to run
really
it.
needed points here in a 2-score
No
game.
reason
Could
to not run the
come
ball.
away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. They'll keep it on the ground.
Oh, there was a hole there for a second.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
We're going to go for it on 4th down anyway.
On 3rd down.
First down. Give it to me.
And he picks up the first
Boom.
before he's taken down at the 29. It's a first down following a gain of 3. Hasn't had his best game running the football here tonight, but hey, that's a critical spot right there to convert on 3rd down, and he did it.
And the lights are shining just a little bit brighter right now, aren't they? You remember the beginning of the game? If he gets this first down, everybody's happy. That's cool. But here, that was critical, and it really energizes him.
They'll run on 1st down.
My tight ends are blocking on the wham is awful.
Down to about the 27.
I don't understand how they missed that block when they have all the leverage on the defender.
Because when they're hoping this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally.
Maybe they're just terrible players, and that's the problem.
Didn't happen on that play.
Oh my God, Thomas, you missed another block. That's 2 plays in a row.
Behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. And he's got the completion to Hopkins.
To Deion Dre
We're going to get another
Hopkins.
stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On 1st down.
Stretch it, get in the end zone, touchdown, Texans, let's go.
In for a Texans touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Texans push further out in front. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Extra point safely through. And that will make this a 19-point game. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it's capped off by a 13-yard touchdown run.
Oh my God, my kicking is terrible.
Off it goes. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Sheffield.
Rush coming,
Not messing
and he's
around.
taken down. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Back to throw here. Wide open receiver.
Oh, damn it.
Complete. But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A big play there. 84 yards. And the Broncos get a bit closer.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a two-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a two-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will get them one closer. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' team recovers. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone.
Now it's Watson. The bootleg.
Oh.
Incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but couldn't reel it in.
Behind all the coverage.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now a give right side. It's Haynes.
Don't go out of bounds.
He's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
I was in this game right here, right now, right here, right now. First down.
On the ground. It's Haynes, and he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. And he'll give it here to his running back. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
We
I don't
are
understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Yeah, there's your
And with that
damn knee.
kneel down at the end of the game, partner, they now get to 3-1. This is a good football team we saw in this game.
It is indeed getting to 2 games above 500, and I know early on, while they said they wanted to win every game, they thought they would be solid with a 3-1 start, and here they are.
Yeah, you break your schedule up almost into quarters. Every 4 games and assess 3-1. Any team would take that.
I am any team.
So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed.
And I would have had negative yardage
They
on.
can't fashion together any offense,
I didn't know
no
that big touchdown
consistency,
play.
and they just took control.
So for the Texans, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tennessee Titans.
1 first down.
Meanwhile, for Denver, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.